By the way, the music bot will be kind of critical in this session. So if you do have it muted, just unmute it and turn it down really low, or so you can at least hear it a little bit. Um, all right, so to kind of recap last session, you guys were all getting ready for bed when suddenly teleported to a magical tavern, which you now know is called the Wandering Star. And you met a djinn named Nefas who asked you to enter the staircase. Most of you eager to find out what was going on behind why you were magically abducted, tried to push through the door, but found that you need to be unanimous to go through the doorway. Once inside the staircase, you travel to the Center of Dreams, a place where you may rest or come to any time you are within the staircase. The guest quarters are individualized oases with everything you could possibly want, where food magically appears before you, the faintest of thought, and libraries of books seemingly forgotten by man. You all then decide to go through your first door within the staircase. So beyond that door lie a celestial observatory, suspended in a starry void with glowing floors, intricate telescopes, and a magical map of the multiverse at its center. Before we continue any further, I just want to mention one thing. This will be kind of a weird transition episode, as I have removed Greg and added a new player. And so, because Greg is absent for this session and beyond, I will describe him exiting the group, and unfortunately, there will be no ability for him to dialogue back, but we work with what we got. So, you guys are in the observatory. Is there anything you want to do here?
Can you describe the observatory to us?
Sure. It's basically suspended in a starry void. There's telescopes, the floors glow, and there's a map of the multiverse at its center.
Khan will just kind of like poke and prod at some of the telescopes, just interested in what they are.
Okay. You just see stars and different constellations and things like that. Anybody else?
So, what's anybody else want to do?
I think I'm good to just keep going.
All right. Um, as you start to exit the room, you notice on the table where the map lies, there are a few different items. Um, do you examine the items or you keep walking out of the room?
We will. I'll examine the items.
Okay. So you see a star metal shard, a planar compass, and a star chart.
Cool.
Star metal shard. Would I know anything about the properties of star metal?
You want to roll something for that? You want to roll, like, I don't know, insight, arcana,
Is
something?
that Arcana? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. There it goes. That's a 22.
Yep. So let's see. So the star metal shards are smooth and metallic. They shimmer with an inner faintly glowing light. And the the fragments are small and they fit in the palm of your hand. Let me pull up what you find about that. So you do realize that the shards have some magical properties and maybe potentially enhance crafting.
Hmm. Does it seem like there would be any consequence for picking this up? Like there's no alarm case or anything?
No, there's no alarm case.
Okay. Yeah, let's take the star medal at least.
Okay.
What else was there?
There's a compass and a star chart.
Compass seems useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the star chart will be useful too. I will pick it up, but I really don't know how to use it, so I'll hand it to somebody else. I'll hand it to Iskander.
Looking at the star chart, do I recognize any of the patterns on it in the stars around the room?
You do notice that there are some similarities within the room on the star charts. But that's about it.
Well, I never was much good at reading maps.
I wonder if we could maybe use the star chart or the compass in this room to kind of like pinpoint locations. Maybe it could allow us to traverse the infinite staircase a little easier instead of just guessing.
Yeah, if I look at the compass, is it like a normal compass that points like north, south, east, west, or is it like...
No. It looks to be a blank compass. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, it does. It says northeast, southwest on it. But there's no dial.
Like there's no like thing that points north?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Maybe the star medal goes in it?
Mm.
Is there a way to
try that.
open the top of the compass?
Yep. So you open the top of the compass. Doesn't seem to be any slot where you can insert the star medal or anything like that. It just
Okay.
seems like a separate entity.
But we might find something else that could complete this compass or make it more useful. So let's hang on to it.
Okay.
Remind me, what was the last thing Nefas said to us in here? Because he did talk to us in here, right?
You know, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay.
Just know that it was not of any significance.
It was not helpful. Got it.
No.
He was just talking about how cool he was.
Yeah,
He said
pretty
something
much.
like, I'm neither a savior nor a tyrant, but I am the threshold you must cross to achieve the power that you seek. Is what I was able to get down.
Yep. Sounds familiar.
Translation: I'm bored, so I kidnap people and put them here.
Well, it does seem like. All right. Well, we have a chart. We have a compass that we need to fix or complete, and we have a piece of star metal for crafting.
What does the chart say on it? Like, is there anything? What kind of indications does the chart say? Is there is it like a regular map? Is it like I guess like an actual star chart where it's just like showing constellations on it, or does it have some sort of magical property to it?
Roll survival for me, I guess.
Roll survival. Alrighty. As soon as my fucking character sheet loads. Okay. Survival.
Nope. You just notice the stars and the different constellations, and they're kind of shifting a little bit. It seems like maybe kind of matching it to around the room. Maybe some have been altered or changed over time.
It's like a mustard stain on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyone else want to do anything with these items?
So is there any? So I have the book of runes that will help us decode things in the staircase. There's no like runes on the star chart that would say anything right now?
Oh, you know what would be helpful is let me show you what they look like. How about that?
Oh, okay.
That might be helpful. Oh, you know what? That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. There we go. So as you see, there are no runes. It's basically just stars and glowingness.
Am I able to write something on the star chart?
Sure.
Nothing in particular. I just want to see if it will if it will take ink.
Sure. So as you put the pen to the parchment paper, you notice it's not really writing anything. It's not really altering anything. It's kind of like the pen is out of ink.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was hoping we could. Well, so maybe it will fill in as we explore.
It could be. That could be what it is.
But it doesn't look like we can take notes on it.
I wonder if these items are useful for the room that we're in right now. Maybe we could use like the telescopes or the star constellations in this room.
Hmm.
Is there? I look at the star chart. Is there any connections between the star chart and the constellations that are in the room currently?
You notice some similarities, like I said, but you can kind of tell that some of the star constellations have either changed over time or been altered in a way that's slightly different.
Interesting. So we have the star metal shard. We have a compass, a broken compass. Keep in mind, and we have this star chart. I don't think there's much else we can do in this room unless there's like something we can. I don't know. I just don't think any of these items are useful as a key item. Maybe we could just leave this room and go to a different door.
Okay. Who has the star metal shards right now?
Alba.
Alba, okay. And the compass, who has the compass? I just want to write it down. Anybody taking control of the compass?
I'll take the compass.
Okay, Colin. And what about the star charts? Is Iskander still have the star chart? No, he
Iskander
handed
has
it
them.
off.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are done in this room, or are you still looking around?
I think we're done in here.
How big is this room, would you say?
It's probably like 40 feet by 40 feet. It's not entirely too big, but not entirely too small.
Okay. And like all of the stars are just like cast on the walls and the ceilings. It's not like it extends out there, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I've got nothing else to do in here.
Okay. As you all are searching around the room and about to leave, Nefas appears again. I'm going to do this without the voice changer this time because you guys said it was a little unclear last time. So bear with me. So Nefas steps forward. His presence commands attention, his tone measured but laced with urgency. He sees Nigel jumping and hopping around the staircase looking for doors. And he shouts out, "No! Watch your footing!" as he points to Nigel and beckons you all out of the room. And...
Wait, I will exit the room.
I will also exit the room.
Okay.
Same here.
So, as you all exit the room, you notice the ground vanishes under Nigel's feet, and he plummets into the void. The silence is deafening as the golden threads of the staircase twist and pull away, leaving nothing but a swirling abyss. You see them vanish below, their forms swallowed by the ever-shifting darkness of the void. And The hum of the staircase quiets as if mourning their fall. Nefas steps forward, his voice calm but commanding. Do not panic. The stair remembers all who walk its path. To be with you all here on this journey was not his destiny any longer. And the saddest violin was played.
Have you considered installing some rails?
This is not OSHA approved.
Well, there are rails. It's just, he was hopping
Rambled
too
around 'em.
high.
Okay.
Yep.
Corners on the job
kids.
site. I see how it is.
So, as you guys are mourning the loss of Nigel, Nefas then turns his attention to you guys. I know this may have shocked you, and you may now all be very concerned with what has happened here, but there is something larger at play, and you should not forget why you have been brought here for a reason. And with all of you guys having left the observatory, peering over the edge, a new door appears in its place. The door is crafted with polished mahogany, but its surface is far from ordinary. It's adorned with intricate carvings of musical instruments, lutes, flutes, drums, and harps. And it's intertwined with flowing ribbons and cascading notes. Each instrument seems frozen mid-performance, the ribbons curling like sound waves and the notes scattered as if caught in a whimsical breeze. At the center of the door, a large ornate treble is inlaid with shimmering silver and gold. Its surface faintly glowing, around it engraved lines from a staff with notes that seem to rearrange themselves every few seconds, creating an ever-changing melody. The door handle is shaped like a delicate violin bow. As you touch it, the air around you resonates faintly, and as though a single chord has been struck in its vast unseen chamber. Nefas points to the door. This place is full of surprises, isn't it? Lose one thing, gain another. Perhaps what lies behind this door isn't what you were looking for, but it might be just what you need. He steps back, his golden eyes glinting with amusement as he nods toward the door. Go on, then. Who knows? Perhaps the staircase has a sense of humor after all. And do you guys open the door? Or just
Yes.
look at it?
Yeah.
Well, he was more helpful than he usually is. At least he gave us a direction this time.
He's working on his personality. So as the door creaks open, you hear a song play. And Dan, if you could play exhibit number 2 on the list.
Okay.
It's crucial you guys hear this.
Starts
So.
playing Ice Cube Gangster Rap made me do it. Ooh.
So you guys open the door. Inside, you find a disheveled figure sitting cross-legged on the floor, their back leaning up against a crumbling wall. A lute rests in their lap, and they pluck absent-mindedly as its strings filling the room with a melancholic tune. And then Nefas steps forward, sighs in relief. This will do. And with that, Lonnie, do you wish, or sorry, I shouldn't introduce you, but would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So you guys see a like she said, a disheveled tiefling. Looks like he probably hasn't bathed in at least 24 hours,
Nice.
at least. Um, uh, Currently he has one shoe on, the other one is nearby. Looks like whatever position he was sleeping in, he just woke up and just started playing. Uh, he's got dark crimson skin with these ice blue eyes, no pupils, no irises, just one solid color. He's got kind of like short red hair at the top, and he's wearing kind of these like this black leather uh, jacket with looks to be it's meant to be maybe some fancy metal, but you can see it's kind of like tarnishing and stuff. That it's like it's probably the really cheap you know zirconium or whatever, and with some black leather pants and like almost biker boots, but not tight black leather pants, but he's and he's just he looks like he's just kind of waking up from whatever he was doing.
And is he the only thing in the room?
Yep, all around him are just crumbling walls.
Ah, well, greetings, stranger.
Ah, hi. Uh,
And what brings you here?
I don't know.
Ah, so the same as the rest of us.
No, this lady, she was she told me to oh no, and he starts frantically like looking, and he grabs a coin purse and okay, okay. Ah, ah, um, how long have I been here?
Uh, you would know that better than anyone.
You would think, yeah, but where are we?
Is there a sign on the door that would indicate with that runic book where we are?
Nope, you just see the musical instruments and the musical notes on the door.
Okay.
Well, we appear to be in a small room, but behind us is a much larger staircase.
Uh, okay. Uh, well, pleased to meet you all. I am Lonnie Sachs to the ladies. Um, Surely you've heard of me. No worries. Don't rush. I don't do autographs, but
Iskander. Charm. Not sure that I recognize the name, though.
you will. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Ah, fair enough. You must believe in your own name before others believe in it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Khan will point to the tiefling. And I'll like make a motion with my two hands that like I'm putting horns up to my head.
To you too, man.
He doesn't talk much.
Ugh.
Well, he talks plenty. It's just that we don't understand him.
That's fair.
Also,
Other man.
Also, on that note, I want to mention one thing to you guys. Discussed it with Khan. We're just going to say, going from here on out, you guys can fully understand everything he's saying. Just to not complicate anything.
That does make things a lot less annoying.
Well, I should probably stand up. Yeah.
Are you
There we
injured?
go. No. Well, not on the outside. I'm not. Does anybody have any water? All I have is ale. I should probably hydrate.
Does this person look trustworthy?
No, absolutely not.
I look like that
Uh,
high school kid that dealt drugs and just took it way too far, kind of deal. You know what I mean?
They peaked in high school.
Yeah, exactly. He's also quite small and he in frame too. He's maybe like 130 pounds, 5'7", not like a physically intimidating guy at all.
Well, perhaps if you come with us, we could find you some water.
Oh, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah, he'll stand up and take a step cautiously out of the room he was in. Is that okay? Does anything happen?
nope, nothing happens.
Okay, cool.
Do try not to fall. It's a long way down.
Yeah, I see that. Jesus. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it.
You're most welcome. So, shall we head up or down?
Up. And I like point my finger up.
I agree. Let's head upward first.
Agreed. Yeah. High is the answer.
So as you guys are exiting the door, Nefas magically appears again. This guy just can't get enough of you. And he says, "Now that introductions are over, do you feel like getting back to the reason you are here?" And his gaze kind of sharpens, his voice very firm and cutting through any hesitation. "Time is not our ally, travelers. The stair does not wait for idle hands or distracted minds. Are you prepared to set aside trivialities and get back to work? The threads of destiny do not weave themselves." And he kind of pauses for
Who
a
are
moment.
you?
We've said this several times. If you could point us in a direction, that would be most helpful.
Wait, I don't know who this guy is.
He's old.
Yeah,
He's not very straightforward.
great.
He kind of looks to Lonnie and he goes, "I am Nefas, the keeper of the staircase, and the reason you have been brought here." And
Oh.
he pauses for a moment, kind of letting his words sink in a little bit, and he says, "Now shall we begin?" And he starts to tell you a tale. "I have heard the distressed prayers of fallen people, their voices carried on the winds of despair. They are ensnared by an ageless evil, trapped by the shadow of their own fading. Beneath a sea of desert sands lie a city where they whisper names of long-forgotten gods, hoping to rekindle the glory of a kingdom lost to time. I must know whether they are beyond saving, or if even a flicker of hope remains. This must be known, its truth unearthed. I will ask you, will you descend into the sands and return to me with their tale? Will you face the threads of their fate and see what might be rewoven?" And a magical door seems to appear in front of you, almost as if it had found you. The door is massive and ancient, carved from a slab of weathered sandstone. Its surface is intricately etched with faded hieroglyphs. And this is the door. And it has symbols of long-forgotten gods. Some of these carvings glow faintly, as if responding to the presence of you. The top of the door, a sunburst emblem, is split by a jagged crack, symbolizing the fall of once glorious kingdom. Above the crack is a sunburst emblem, and the inscription reads in a language you all understand because it is the staircase. Only those who tread upon forgotten sands and bear the weight of broken crowns may pass. What will you offer for passage? And just like that, the inscription's letters seem to jumble around and presenting you with a new set of words. I am born when glory fades, yet I shine in shadowed glades. I am the ember, not the flame, a fleeting spark within the pain. What am
Run that by us one more time.
I? Sure, as many times as you need. I am born when glory fades, yet I shine in shadowed glades. I am the ember, not the flame, a fleeting spark without the pain. Or, excuse me, a fleeting spark within the pain.
Sun. The sunshine. It's a sunshine. Right.
Nope. The door does
Shit.
nothing.
Where did you put the picture of the door? Because I can't see anything.
It might be on the GM layer
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see.
on Roll20. Yeah, there's a couple of you mentioned a couple images that haven't shown up.
Yeah, I was just
Oh, I'm
wondering
so
if you
sorry.
put them somewhere that I was missing.
It says tokens layer. I don't know.
Weird.
Maybe you have to refresh the page. Everybody refresh.
Let's
Right.
find out.
And I'll-
Roll20 does give you some trouble sometimes with
No.
that kind of thing.
Still not.
Still no?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
refreshed and I don't see it.
Okay.
Um,
I can probably do it as a handout. Let me see real quick. Hold on
right
one
click it and see if you can say move to token layer.
Change layer. Token. Maybe I have to bring it to the front. Does that do anything for you guys?
No.
Nope.
Still don't see anything.
Dang! Stupid
Weird.
Are
roll
you,
20.
are you on the same map with the picture of the,
Oh yeah.
or did you change?
No, I'm on the same thing. I've just been stacking images on top of it.
Okay,
Let me
all
try
we
to-
have is the thing in the bottom left.
Yeah,
try to-
but handouts are helpful because we're not going to be in this room forever. So if it's something we need to look back on.
Okay.
So I guess that doesn't really apply for the door.
Let me just add it as a handout real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I thought you guys could see that.
No, no problem.
Never done this before either. Let's see. Add. I think I have to go here. Upload. Copy to library. And then go to my library. I'm not sure how to do this, so I'm just gonna put it in Discord.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not cooperating. I'm sorry about that. That's gonna be problemsome if we don't get that fixed. So let's see. So, just, I don't know which ones you guys have seen and which have you not. This is the items, if you look at Discord, this is the items that you found in the room. This is Nigel falling off the staircase.
Goodbye, Nigel.
This is the bard's room. And this is the door you are currently at. I don't know. Maybe let me try reloading myself. Dang glitchy roll 20. I'm sure it's user error. So if you guys need a refresher, it's a semi-riddle. I am born when glory fades, yet I shine in shadowed glades. I am the ember, not the flame, a fleeting spark within the pain.
Could you paste the riddle in?
Yes.
Yeah, that might.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like when you're like looking at a riddle, you gotta like actually read it like 3 or 4 times to like.
Yeah.
Just because of how they're like
Is it-
worded.
Is it a reflection?
Nope.
Fleeting spark within the pane makes it, pane could be like a pane of glass.
That's a good guess. But the door does nothing.
No. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I just got rid of it all. Are you joking me? I accidentally copied a picture. This is serious technical difficulties. Sorry, guys.
These images that you posted, are they AI art?
Yes.
Because the AI does not understand writing.
No, it doesn't.
It's a weird thing.
So just ignore the writing on it.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be 1
No,
second.
but it's just a bizarre thing where like an AI text generator can write a bunch of words, but it can't draw words for some reason.
Yeah, I always find it so funny. You can give it like specific words, which should be the easiest thing for it to like
Yeah.
draw, and it can't even do that.
Sorry, I'm trying to recover this real quick.
You're fine.
Okay,
I am
for
born when glory fades.
For the sake of the story, we'll just say that the writing on the door shifts again. I am the light when shadows loom, the whispered promise in the gloom. Through fragile as fleeting breath, I thrive in darkest depths of death. And I'll copy that one. Let's see, into here.
Right. Darkest
Oh.
depths.
I almost copied the answer.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
Alright, guys, no cheating. Let's just actually figure this out. These are good ones. This is a good one.
Oh, it's the soul or something like brutal like that, right? Soul, heart, memory. You know, I don't know.
Good guesses.
Where's that water?
Or hope.
And as you utter the word hope, you all stand before the door, pondering the riddle, and the air grows still. The whispers fade into eerie silence, and a sudden soft breeze stirs the sand at your feet, carrying with it a faint shimmer of light, like glittering stars drifting lazily down from above. And the ancient door shudders, a deep rumble vibrating through the air as stone grinds on stone. And Dan, if you could play Exhibit 3. A low melodic hum rises, mingled with faint ghostly whispers that swirl around you. Warm wind rushes outward, carrying the scent of ancient stone and incense, as streams of sand hiss softly, cascading to the ground. Golden light spills through the widening gap, accompanied by the faint ethereal ring of chimes, with a final resonating boom. The door fully opens, the echoes fading into an expectant silence. Beyond, the glowing pathway and veiled city beckon you forward. And let me try this one more time to add it to Roll20. Hopefully it works. You guys don't see that, do you?
All we see on Roll20, all I see on Roll20 is the observatory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try to get rid of the observatory. Maybe that's the problem. Don't look at that. That's not for your viewing pleasure yet.
I just wonder where are these things going? If you're putting them on the token layer or the map layer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll share my screen. And then you guys can view it that way, I guess. But I don't know how we're gonna do combat if the maps aren't working. That's gonna be not good.
Are they like hidden? Because I know Albert, if you there's like an icon with like an eye where they're on there, but they're kind of they're still hidden from like everybody, even if they're on the right layer and everything.
Nope, the page is fully revealed, and it's a good think though.
Can
And what?
you open up the like the map menu up at the top really quick?
Oh,
So we are on. If you look at the little ribbon,
There we
we're on
go.
the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
That was what I was gonna say.
you
but
can
I
click and
haven't
drag that
looked
gold
at my internet.
ribbon, and it'll move us.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you guys
Yeah.
see it now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can see it now. Yeah, it's on. It's on
Awesome.
Roll20 now.
Okay, that's a huge relief. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I'm not very familiar with the
It's
GM
it's
side.
another way that Roll20 doesn't make it easy to find things.
No.
No.
Okay.
Roll20 is
so-
great when you get used to it, but
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
a learning curve.
Yeah.
So I guess when you're adding it, you're just adding it to that line, not necessarily to the current page you're on right now.
Right.
That everybody's on. Interesting.
That's kind of strange. It did that before though. Like it's so weird. I wonder if I have to get. Well, I'll figure it out later. So as the door, sorry for ruining the immersion. As the door fully opens, the Lost Kingdom reveals itself a breathtaking yet haunting way. A vast expanse of ancient stone structures sprawl before you. Partially buried beneath the shimmering dunes of golden sand, the air carries a faint shimmer as if infused by lingering magic, and the light has an unnatural quality, soft and diffused, as though filtered through a perpetual twilight. At first glance, the city seems frozen in time, its towering spirals and domed buildings cracked and weathered, but still standing defiantly against the encroaching sands. Intricate carvings of long-forgotten gods and mythical creatures adorn the crumbling walls, and their features eroded yet still exuding a regal air of grandeur. Massive obelisks lean in precarious angles, their surface etched with glowing indecipherable runes, and the streets wide and flanked by ruined pillars stretch toward a central plaza with an enormous half-buried statue of a robed figure lies broken, its face obscured but its presence imposing. Streams of golden light trickle from the fissures on the ground, pooling like liquid radiance in cracks and crevices, casting an ethereal glow across the landscape. In the distance, you see a towering ziggurat rise above the ruins, its peak shrouded in swirling golden mist. A faint hum, like the resonance of a long-forgotten hymn, hangs in the air, blending with the gentle hiss of shifting sands. What do you do?
Deserts. I can do deserts. Deserts are warm.
Is it actually hot, or does it just look like it should be hot and dry and it's not?
Oh no, it's definitely hot.
Yeah, that water would be really helpful right now.
Well, I suppose we won't learn anything out here in the emptiness and the sun. Should we head towards one of the buildings?
I will point to the nearest building over there on the right, that big mausoleum-looking one, and I'm just gonna start going towards it.
Okay. As you approach, the golden sands shift unnaturally, almost as if alive, swirling faintly in the air. The faint echoes of your footsteps seem to stretch further than they should, Then, out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement. A small figure crouched near the base of the crumbling pillar. What do you do?
I'd like to examine the creature, like maybe like just kind of keep my distance, but look at it. Can I try to figure out what it is?
Sure. As you kind of look at it, you notice that it kind of is semi-translucent, very glowy, a little bit more pale than normal, almost ghostly in nature.
Khan's gonna kind of like raise a lip and an eyebrow in like fear and disgust, and he's just gonna keep his distance and keep going towards the building that he pointed to.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
I'd like to approach the ghostly figure. We were told there were shadows of people that we are supposed to restore or something. So we may as well see if this is one of the shadows of people.
Okay.
I'd like to ask how well, first of all, who is this person?
Well, as you approach, the figure turns and you see what appears to be a child. Their form slightly translucent, as said, and shimmering with a faint golden glow. Their eyes, unnervingly bright and otherworldly, lock onto you, clutching a tattered, sand-covered doll to their chest. They speak, their voice soft yet echoing as if carried on the wind. Are you real? Or just another dream?
Who can say for sure? Now, we believe we're real, but we can't remember how we got here, other than walking through a door.
They stand slowly, their small feet leaving no prints in the sand as they move closer. Their expression is a mix of curiosity and sorrow, their glowing eyes scanning each one of you as though searching for something.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. But you don't belong here, but neither do I. This place is for the forgotten. Everyone else is gone now. They've all vanished. The child clutches their tattered doll tightly and their glowing eyes wide with a mix of sorrow and curiosity.
Are you real, child? Do you have a name?
I don't remember. And they glance toward the crumbling ruins surrounding you. Their soft voice, almost a whisper. You've come to see them, haven't you? The Syndeseans? They were my people once. Or maybe I was theirs. And again, they brush the sand off their doll with their hands, almost as if comforting it. Their voice trembles slightly, carrying the weight of an old memory that doesn't quite belong to them. They were so proud. Their kingdom stretched further than the sands could swallow. And they built the city for their gods, carved it from the stone with their hands and their faith. But the gods fell silent, and so did the people. And the child looks towards the distant ziggurat, its mist-shrouded peak visible even through the ruins. They lost themselves when the whispers came, the voices. They promised power, salvation, glory, but all they brought was darkness. The Syndeseans stopped being people. They became something else. Shadows of who they were. And then their eyes, their glowing eyes meet yours, filled with a pleading desperation. They still linger in the city, hiding in the sands and the shadows. Some worship false gods, some don't remember anything at all, but they're still here, waiting, hoping someone will bring back the light they lost. Or maybe it's already too late. And the child hugs the doll light tightly, stepping closer to you. Will you help them? Will you try? They're all that's left of this place, and if they fade, then everything will be gone forever. And the child seems to disappear.
Well,
I'm really glad I'm not a parent after all that I know of.
so we're looking for the remnants of these people, I suppose.
Guess so.
Um,
They're hiding somewhere.
let's see. What can we do?
We're still outside the mausoleum thing, right?
Yeah.
It was outside of it.
Yep.
You said there are runes around here, but they're illegible. Is that because they're in a language we don't know, or because they are like they're worn down by the sand?
A little bit of both. You can
Okay.
tell it's a language you don't understand, maybe a lost language. And the sand has definitely done things to it over time, for sure.
Okay, so I'd like to, wait, while other people are looking around, I'd like to ritually cast Comprehend Languages in case
Okay.
we do find something that is legible.
Okay.
Does anybody in the party look like they are religious?
Yeah, I'm a paladin, so I have some religion.
I also am in I'm in some monk robes because I grew up in a monastery, so I've also have proficiency in religion.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess we should introduce ourselves. So Alba is an Asimar with straight white hair in his late teens, who is wearing blue robes, carrying a few books now, sort of under one arm and fiddling with them, and trying to read out the spell to comprehend languages.
Okay.
Han is like I described to you earlier.
Yeah.
He seems like a Neanderthal. He's wearing what looks like a very crude leather belt that is holding up a sort of like deer skin mixed with leopard skin, like kilt or loincloth, something like that. He's got a necklace that looks like it has some sort of animal teeth on it and human teeth, and then he has long brown hair, very long, messy brown hair. You can definitely tell he's a human, but maybe that of a lesser variety, built like a brick shithouse. That's about all you're getting out of him.
Iskander is a red tiefling with heavy, sort of disheveled armor, but a large, pristine black obsidian sword along his back. Big horns, dark hair, well built, well muscled.
Paladin is a little over 6 feet tall, human. He has chainmail and sword and shield.
Okay.
Was it Albert or Iskander who was detect languaging?
Alba.
Alba, excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
So as you are kind of looking around, you do see something that kind of resembles something you might be able to read.
Oh.
It says,
Yeah.
"Turn back, for the light has long since faded. What you seek lies buried beneath the sands, as do the dreams of those who came before you.
Well, this is seems like an ominous warning, but goes very much against what we've just been told.
You think it's like a trick from those false gods that the child said people were worshiping, or something? I don't know. I haven't prayed in a very long time. I know, crazy.
We could venture further. Should we go specifically towards this turn back thing, or should we go somewhere else?
I'm going
well,
past the turn back.
Okay.
It's
And
obviously where we gotta go.
I want to highlight something just in case you guys missed it. The child did say something about an ancient ziggurat. And
Right.
just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Okay. Anyway, I know you guys were asking about people who maybe had a religious background. Are you guys doing some sort of religious check, either one of you, or?
Sure. Let's try religion. 24. Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice. Okay. As you examine the walls, it reveals itself to you. The city called Solace Eternal was a bastion of hope for a dying kingdom dedicated to the deity Lumina, the beacon of renewal. Legends speak of a ritual performed here to save the people, though its success or failure remains a mystery. You also sense a lingering divine energy, suggesting the city's connection to the divine may not be entirely severed.
I will relate that to the party as I'm shifting through pages frantically, just looking for runes that match up with stuff that I've noticed before. So there's some kind of ritual. I mean, you say the. Well, I guess nobody who has written about it knows whether the ritual succeeded, but we can see that it seems not to have succeeded.
How dark is it in here, in this kind of temple we're in right now?
It's a little hazy, but not too dark.
It's not like pitch black.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, there's still light shining from the outside. It's not too terribly big.
Lonnie would just pluck his loot a little aimlessly, look around, and specifically look around for any corpses, skeletons, bodies, anything like that. Not straying too far away from everybody, but
Okay. You do see a couple of skeletons. It seems that their remains long before your time. And, yeah, that's pretty much what you see in terms of that.
is there a way to tell if they're like actually as old as they look, or if it's another illusion since we just saw the child disappear like that?
What kind of check would that be? Like insight, maybe?
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to see like if so like the couple skeletons I found, trying to ascertain if they are also, well, like I touch them and just try to inspect them and see if they're actually real or if they're another illusion, like
So
the
I would
like
say that's
child.
either.
That would probably be investigation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually
okay.
investigation.
I'd say you could even argue medicine or history.
Okay,
Investigation, medicine, or history, one of the three.
sure. Let's do history.
History? Okay.
Yeah.
See here. 10.
So you notice little beyond the obvious. It's a skeleton.
Yeah.
It's just kind of leaning up against the wall and not really doing much, just kind of laying there.
Found a couple dead guys. Hella dead.
Do you
And
guys
I'll,
know these guys are dead? They're not alive.
Yeah. I'll kick one and I'll go back to the group.
There's no need to desecrate the remains.
Desecrate the remains. That's a good song title. Let me write that down.
It's a great song title, actually.
Well, let's head
Everything.
towards the ziggurat. Anybody want to go in any other places?
No, it seems like
well-
he kind of wanted us to go there, so I think that makes sense for me.
Yeah, let's get to the ziggurat.
Yeah, let's go check out the ziggurat.
Okay. So we'll say it's a short journey, about 10 to 15 minutes if you're heading directly there. And as you make your way through the ruins, you notice a patch of sand ahead, shifting more brightly than the rest, almost as if it's inviting you closer. The glow is subtle but captivating, casting a soft golden light. And with that, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
I'm bad at this.
Not as bad as me.
Hey, okay, it's a 15.
I'm looking for the saving throws on my sheet here.
It's on the,
It's under the ability score for it.
yeah, sorry.
There's like ability and then save.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, hold on.
That is displayed weirdly. I wonder if there's a. I don't know. Well, it's
15.
just something I'm not used to. I guess it doesn't matter. It's a lot of okay. Three 15s seems like we might be okay.
Well, anyone who rolled under, actually, I need everyone to roll, excuse me, sorry, 1 second. Everyone roll an initiative for me, please. Even if you rolled high. Just so we can get a turn order here.
I got a 10.
Alright, Dan, I'm gonna need your help with this one. How do I pull up the initiative orders?
On the left, one of the things should be a turn order.
Oh, turn order. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You're gonna have to add us manually. Are we
So Jenny,
on
you
this
can-
map, or do you need to move us?
I'm gonna put a new map. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me figure this out real quick. Or do I do the map first?
If you put us on the map, then you can click our tokens and say add turn. Actually, we can add turn, and then we can apply the initiative roll that we just did.
Okay, let me make this big enough. Hold on 1 sec. Why? Oh, there it is. Okay, sick. Let me put you guys' tokens on the map, and then hopefully that'll help you. So we got Alba. I'm gonna change you guys where you guys are, so just hold on one brief second here. Okay, so everyone who rolled a 15 and below is...
That's everybody.
Yep.
Oh, is it everybody? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
The same
alright.
Team was the highest. We got 3 15s, a 12, and an 8 or a 2.
Well, you
Two.
guys are all in the sand.
Oh no!
High DC.
It's a high DC for level 1.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Whatever.
Jenny, can you delete my token you just moved? I don't
Yeah.
have control over that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um, Oh no, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why yours isn't showing up. That's weird.
I know.
Maybe at the bottom of the chat window you can change. There's like a drop down that'll say Lonnie Sachs. If you could change that, maybe that'll.
Mhm.
What are you trying to do? Oh, okay.
My token's not loading. It's being wonky. But
yeah, I don't have control over this one.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I'll let you
Yeah,
guys
so-
add your tokens. Here. Just put them in the same spot if you will.
Yeah.
I'll
I've
move
got my
everybody's.
guy up here. There we go.
Okay.
I'll just use I don't think anybody else has this one, so I'll use this one for now and fix it later.
Okay. Waiting for everybody to get their stuff on there. So if you're not
How do
familiar
I-
with Roll20, you go to your journal tab, and then the text where it says your character name, you'll click that and drag it onto the map.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Because if I do it, you won't be able to move your dude. So I think we just need Dan and Lonnie's.
I think I fixed it. Yep.
Right?
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Bam.
Where's Dan?
Where did I go?
Sorry, I deleted yours because I deleted everyone's.
There we go. All right.
All right. So as you step onto the sand, the sand beneath your feet shifts unnaturally, pulling downward like slow creeping quicksand. The air grows heavier, pressing down around you like an invisible weight. And then the faint whispers begin to rise, barely audible at first, snatches of words that kind of tug at the edges of your memory. And then the whispers grow louder at every moment, their tones shifting, becoming sharper and clearer, familiar. Voices echo around you, voices of people you've known before, a mentor's reprimand, a family's member's plea, an enemy's taunt, and the words twist and overlap, impossible to ignore, until they drown out even the sound of the shifting sands beneath you. So, what do you do?
Well, it seems like
Oh, you know what? We need to get the turn orders in. I'm sorry. So how did you manually add your turn order?
so you can right click on a token, and then a menu comes up, and you hit Add Turn, and then you can enter the initiative rolls that we did.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, it's a tutorial for me right now. Let's see. Initiative. Con is not in there. Let's put Con in there. Turn. He got a 10. Pally Dan. Turn, and he got a 17. All right, I think everybody's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And then you can hit the sort button to put us all in order.
Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. So
Click it again.
actually, Iskander, you are first. What do you do?
Well, I am going to try and get out of here.
Okay. So you can roll a strength check for me.
Just straight strength.
Strength check, yep. I'm just trying to find the... Okay, you don't really go anywhere. You just kind of struggle in the sand. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. You sink a little bit deeper in the sand as you try to move. And, yeah, do you want to do anything else for your turn?
No, I can't really move. So
Okay.
I guess that's it.
Okay. Alba, your turn next. What do you do?
Well, let's have a look. There's nothing clearly attacking us right now, right?
Right.
So, well, the thing is, my strength is a -1. I'm not gonna get out of this. Maybe I'll scramble back. Let's try a scramble. Strength check. 2.
So same thing kind of happens to you. You just kind of slowly sink a little bit deeper into the sand, not really going anywhere.
And is that my action?
You just call that your movement. It's fine.
Okay. Then I will. Let's see. No, I don't have anything that would do much. I'll. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. And it looks like, is it Paladins?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can click the arrows on the bottom to like progress through the turn order. So.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Which do I want to do? Maybe. Can I, for my action, touch, who was it? Albakan, and give him guidance?
Sure.
And then can I try to move out, I guess?
Okay. As you kind of worm your way through the sand, you kind of notice you're getting places, and you actually make it out of the sand.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Is that your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. And we got Lonnie Sachs, I believe.
I am going to. I mean, it's just quicksand. There's no creature we can see or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. That might make it worse. Yeah, I think I am gonna, after seeing the paladin just run out. Yeah, I'm gonna try the same thing. I'm gonna follow his lead.
Okay.
Just try to leave.
Let's do a strength check for me.
Ooh.
Is it a strength check or is it an athletics check?
You know, It probably would have been athletics. No, you know what? It's strength because you're trying to pull yourself out of something and trying to release yourself. So you don't get very far. Same thing kind of happens to you. You just kind of sink a little bit deeper.
Uh-oh.
Could I just for the sand beneath my feet?
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to, if I can still, cast thaumaturgy and cause harmless tremors in the ground underneath my feet for 1 minute to see if it'll like loosen up the grip of the sand underneath my feet so I can like walk easier.
Okay. As you kind of do that, the sand trembles slightly, and you do notice the grip slightly releasing, but not to the extent you were fully hoping for.
Okay. All right.
And with that, we are at Khan's turn again.
Okay. I'm pretty much right there. Who's still stuck in the sand? You three?
The three of us.
Okay. I'm gonna use an athletics check to just free myself first off. Or not an athletics check, sorry, a strength check, my bad.
Okay.
I
Nope.
guess not.
You're not
Oof.
rolling too hot today,
Oh
bud.
my God. Well, TPK in the sand, everybody.
So as you do that,
That's my turn.
you kind of start to shift in the sand a little bit, trying to free yourself, and you notice it's actually making it a little worse. You're sinking lower and lower. You're about waist deep at this point. And
Is there any rocks around me or anything like that?
nope, it's just pure sand.
Alright. That's my turn. I don't got anything else to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back.
And we got Iskander.
Oh, so there's nothing, no like giant ant lion coming up to eat us.
Nope,
at least.
there's no monsters, not
Okay.
yet at least.
I am going to pull out a crowbar and see
Okay.
if I can like use the curved end to get some purchase on the sand outside the quicksand to try and help myself get out.
Okay. We'll say that maybe roll a strength check for that as well, I guess, or the athletics. I'm not really sure. I guess athletics for that one.
Oh, Jesus. Catastrophic.
These rolls are just not what I was hoping for, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So because you didn't really exert that much movement, you are still about I would say knee deep in the sands at this point.
Could I use my reaction to cast Featherfall on us, on the rest of us, to slow our descent?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to do that.
Okay. And Iskander, is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Could you help one of us out, please? I will say to our paladin, motioning to the outstretched crowbar. And that's my turn.
Okay. And Alba, your turn.
Well, I have a guidance cantrip on me, so I'm going to try to get out. Let's. It's just so bad. I might just hang on to that guidance.
All right.
I'm struggling in place.
All right. You shift a little bit in the sand, and you are about.
Does the feather fall mean that we're not descending further, or does it give us any kind of bonus
It's
to
really
crawl out?
slow. It's just really slow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't have a rope. I have a scholar's pack,
Oh,
so I can't
no.
even like throw a rope to the paladin or anything.
All right, Dan, be the hero. What do you do?
All right. So who has the crowbar?
I do.
That's Iskander.
Iskandar, the
Which-
the middle tiefling, not the one on the right.
Okay, so if I get like over here, can I like get to it without going into the sand?
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
Yeah, we'll say you get to the crowbar and you are able to reach it without getting into the sand.
Okay. Can I try to like pull him out?
Sure. Do a strength check.
Tyler, all you missed is a few more catastrophe rolls.
Gotcha. That's how roll 20 is. I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's either high or low.
Your guys' rolls are atrocious.
Abysmal. In fact. Kill us with sand.
Alright, well, we'll just say that you grab onto the crowbar, but you kind of, you lose your gripping on the crowbar. It doesn't fully go into the sand, but you do drop it as you pull.
Let me see if there's anything I can do.
Well, can you use a help action to give somebody advantage to get out? Or do you have a rope
Let me see if
in
I-
your pack?
Sorry. I don't have a rope. I have a blanket.
That might work.
Okay. What do you do with the blanket?
I guess like I twist it up to try to make it like a rope basically and throw it.
Okay, where are you throwing it at? Ping on the map.
He has a crowbar, so I'll throw it there.
Okay. And, I guess do another strength check for me. See if you pull somebody out. Nice! Alright, so, I'm assuming you were throwing it at between Lonnie and, Iskander? The two
Yep.
tieflings? Okay. So, we'll say, both of them seem to grab onto it, and you were able to pull them both out.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Or whoever.
Alright, and we'll go. Are you done with your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Lonnie. Lonnie, what do you do?
Lonnie is gonna run over here and fuck me, I don't have anything. I don't even know what I could do. I can't reach him with my hand, can I? That's too far.
Yeah, it's a little too far.
I'll could I say shit. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I mean, didn't Khan have something we had the crowbar and then we had something else, right? That someone had that they were trying to use?
I used a blanket.
A blanket. Yeah, I can't. I'll I'll unwrap my sleeping bag, my bedroll, and just fucking toss it to Khan if that can reach.
We'll
As
say
a
it
as a
reaches.
makeshift rope, huh?
We'll say it reaches, sure.
Okay, yeah. And Lonnie's gonna put his loot. It's got a strap. He's gonna put it on his back and turn it and use all of his 130-pound might with 2 hands to pull Khan out.
Okay. Is anyone helping him do this? I know we have a turn order, but it's really just for reference.
Yeah. I'll help with that.
I can help out.
Okay. We'll just say you all roll a strength check. And we'll kind of go from there. We'll take the highest. All right.
Fuck.
So let's say you guys were able to pull Khan out, not entirely, but to the edge of the sand. So you are making some progress. He's about knee deep now in the sand, not falling any further. And yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Khan, your turn.
I will make a strength check to get out of the sand pit.
Nice.
22.
You are fully out of the sand pit. You get out without any other issue. I can't put you guys like next to each other, but we'll put you here. And you kind of catch your breath and go, looking at the sand, just wow, that was quite a thing.
I'll come around here with my movement, and
Okay.
I'll help them out with the next pool when they go to yank whoever's stuck in the sand there. I forget who it is. Sorry.
It's Alba. Yeah.
Alba, my bad. Okay.
Okay. So we'll just. Is that your turn? Sorry.
That's my turn. I ain't got anything
It's your
else.
turn. Okay. All right. It is Iskander's turn.
I do have a rope, so I will pull that out and throw it to Alba in the sand and try and help pull him out.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys are all helping with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Roll strength checks. Oof.
If he's getting help, just for future reference, I think it's just advantage that he gets.
Oh, is it just
Yeah,
advantage? I'm
he
sorry.
just gets advantage on the roll.
Okay.
And then if you want to be a nice DM, if you have multiple help actions coming towards you, you could just like add a +1 on top of anybody else who's helping.
Okay.
So you get like advantage and then +1s for each person helping you.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll say that you throw the rope over to our good friend in the sand over here, and he was able to tie it around his waist, and you guys pull him out without issue.
That was awful. I thought I was going to be sucked into the sand all the way down.
Yeah, that sucked. That sucked.
Is there something? It seems to be glowing. Is there something here?
You can do an Arcana check if you'd like.
Let's find out. Nat 20. All right. Oh, there it is, finally, after a bunch of sub-10s.
So the check reveals that the sands are enchanted with a protective magic tied to the Syndacian's fall, and it's like performing an act of reverence, like speaking with an ancient prayer or placing an offering on the sand calms the enchantment, allowing for safe passage.
Oh. With my previous religion check, would I know the words to a prayer that would appease the protective charm?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will kneel next to the sand and recite a prayer and see if that does it.
Okay. I guess roll another religion check. Would that be
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
22. All right.
That works. The sands kind of calm before you. What was once a dangerous trap is now seemingly just another part of the desert.
I don't trust it.
But I wouldn't recommend punching the sand.
I'm gonna raise my hand and cast Firebolt at the sand.
I'm gonna take a step
No,
back.
wait, I just appeased it. You're gonna piss it off again.
So as you cast that on the sand, go ahead and do like if a check to see if you hit it. Yep, so we'll say you hit the sand, the spell hits the sand and then kind of goes up in the air and then bounces back down almost as if it just kind of bounced on any sort of surface. And with that, let's see. You guys are still messing with the sand, or do you want to press on forward?
Pressing on.
Let's press on. But
Leisure.
also
Out of here.
keeping an eye out. I'm just gonna be muttering that same prayer as we go.
Okay.
Just and very fearfully testing the sand with the toes of my boots.
Perhaps as we go forward, we should walk a bit apart from one another, just in case.
I'll take the back.
All right. So as you guys press onward, the ziggurat looming ever closer, its shadows stretching across the ruins like a warning. The air feels heavier now, tinged with a faint metallic scent, as if the desert itself is bracing for something. And I hate to do this to you guys, but suddenly the ground beneath your feet trembles, a faint vibration that grows stronger with each step.
I start muttering the prayer even faster.
A deep rhythmic chittering sound echoes through the ruins, reverberating off the crumbling walls. The sand ahead begins to ripple, as though alive, shifting in an unnatural patterns. And before you, the sands erupt in a cascade of golden grains. The form of the swirling mass emerges. A massive scarab beetle, its exoskeleton gleaming with iridescent blue and gold sheen. And let me put you an image here.
Yeah, this reminds me of a really bad encounter I had with a maiden.
This reminds you of a maiden you encountered?
Well, like the after effects of it, more so. Anyway,
Why is that not showing up?
We can
Beetle?
see it.
Change the layer. Oh, you can see
Giant
the scarab?
turquoise beetle, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. So its exoskeleton gleaming with an iridescent blue and gold sheen. Its legs strike the ground with a sharp but deliberate force, and its fiery orange eyes glow with an intense, otherworldly light. The intricate runes carved into its shell pulse faintly, casting shifting patterns across the dunes. The scarab clicks its mandibles, a sharp metallic sound that cuts through the heavy air. And the scarab raises its head, tilting it as if studying you. Then, with a slow, resonant chitter, it begins to circle, its movements deliberate and precise. The runes on its back flicker brighter, and you feel a wave of heat emanate from its form. And
I'm gonna cast Charm Person, if I can, on it.
okay.
It's making me nervous.
Can you link the spell? I think it's only humanoid, right?
Yeah, charm
It is.
person.
Oh,
yeah,
damn,
probably
it
not.
is.
This would be like
No.
monster or beast, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Is
Well,
it
never
actively
mind.
attacking us yet?
Nope.
Can I try to calm the creature down by using animal handling?
Sure.
Mm.
Go ahead and roll animal handling.
I think I just rolled it. 13.
Okay. We'll say that
I want to kind of like follow its patterns. I'm like gonna walk back and forth like kind of like how it's doing, kind of like in that crab motion.
Okay.
And just kind of like raise my hands down, make myself seem like I'm not really that threatening.
Okay. And the scarab suddenly halts. Its glowing eyes locking onto the party, a deep, resonant voice fills your minds, accompanied by the faint clicking of its mandibles. You tread upon sacred ground. Leave now or be consumed by the sands. None may pass who are unworthy. And what do you do?
Okay, well, it's time to go home, I guess.
I tell the creature that I cannot leave until I'm assuming that it can understand us. I'll
Nope.
tell the creature that I can. Oh, it cannot. Never mind then.
Not unless you have some sort of ability to speak with them.
I'm gonna cast sleep on this creature.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll do it. It's a 5-foot radius sphere, but I'll make sure this creature's the only one affected by it. Yeah. Okay. Creature. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw 13.
Okay. Let's see here. Giant scale.
Does sleep work different in 2024?
I
Yes.
must. Yeah.
What was, as you said, a wisdom saving throw of what?
13 or higher.
Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. We'll say the scarab goes to sleep.
Okay.
He's taking a fat
Alright.
nap.
This has got me out of a jam more than once, but we only
I'll
have
look
like a
at you
minute.
like he doesn't know what you just did, but he's gonna roll with it and just go, oh, let's go, and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go run past this
Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Alright. So let's say you guys get to the ziggurat without any other issues.
Oh, thank God.
Wakes up. God damn it, not again.
As you draw closer, the massive ziggurat towers above the ruins, its silhouette sharp and... hold on. And it imposes against the dim golden light filtering through the mist. The structure is ancient, its stone weathered and cracked, yet still exuding an aura of strength. Intricate carvings cover its surface, symbols of gods, rituals, and battles long forgotten. Many are faint, worn down by time, but others glow faintly, their light pulsing in rhythm with an unseen force. The steps leading up to the entrance are wide and steep, partially buried in shimmering sand. The golden mist swirls thicker here, clinging to the base of the ziggurat and rising like a living thing. As you take a closer look, the faint whispers seem to emanate from the structure itself. Not voices you can fully hear, but an almost imperceptible hum that brushes against the edges of your thoughts. And as you look at the ziggurat, near the top, the ziggurat's peak is shrouded in dense, swirling light, as if the air itself refuses to reveal its secret. Every crack and crevice of the structure seems alive with latent energy, giving the impression that the ziggurat is watching, waiting, aware of your presence. The atmosphere around you is heavy, oppressive, yet tantalizingly alive with possibility. And you feel the weight of the place pressing down on you, a reminder that this is no ordinary ruin. It is the heart of the kingdom, lost to time, and the resting place of something far more ancient and powerful. What do you do?
I make a perception check to see if I see anything laying in wait for us.
Sure.
16.
So, from your field of vision, you don't really see much. You just see the towering ziggurat and, statues and hieroglyphs and steps leading up to the top layer.
Do any of the statues look like the little girl that we saw earlier? Or the child? I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but...
Nope. None of them seem familiar to you.
Okay.
Well, there certainly are a lot of stairs. We're gonna have really fantastic leg muscles by the end of this quest.
Yeah, it's like Stairway to Heaven or something.
Should should we begin climbing?
I
Up to
start
the top?
climbing.
Yeah, I'll walk along the path and climb the stairs.
Yep, I'll
I'll-
follow along.
I'll bring up the rear of the group. Yeah.
Alright. So the wide steps of the ziggurat stretch before you, steep and imposing, their edges worn smooth by time. Each step seems to hum faintly as your boots press against them, a subtle vibration that reverberates through the soles of your feet. The golden mist thickens as you climb, clinging to your skin and dampening the sounds of your movements. It feels as though the world itself is holding its breath. And I'm assuming you guys go to the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you
How long
near the-
does it take us to get from like the bottom to the top?
Let's say you guys are pretty fast, not too long, maybe 10 minutes, you know,
Oh,
8
okay.
minutes. Yeah, not too long. And as you near the top, the air grows heavier, dense with the weight of untold centuries and lingering magic. The grand entrance looms before you, a massive archway carved into the ziggurat's weathered facade. Intricate symbols line the frame, glowing faintly in the dim light, their meaning lost to time. The secret of ancient stone and burnt incense wafts toward you, mingled with a faint metallic tang, as though the very air remembers the rituals once performed here. And as you cross the threshold, the temperature drops sharply. The golden glow of the outside world gives way to shadows. The walls inside, as you kind of look inside, the walls inside are smooth and cold, etched with more carvings, images of gods and kings, their faces worn down to obscurity. Strange runes flicker on the surface, lighting your way with a faint, eerie radiance.
Hmm.
And the silence is absolute, broken only by the faint echo of your footsteps. As you venture deeper, the whispers return, not external this time, but within your own minds. They're fleeting, teasing at the edge of your thoughts with fragments of words you can't quite grasp. The path of head splits into multiple corridors, their ends swallowed by darkness. The walls seem to shift slightly, the runes pulsing as if responding to your presence. And when you ascend, you see a room, an corridor that kind of beckons, promising secrets, challenges, and truths waiting to be uncovered. And near the peak, one secret entrance stands open, its stone slab held ajar by a decaying body of a hobgoblin. A crossbow bolt protrudes from the corpse's chest.
Does the body have anything on him? Any evidence that might show why he was here? Or, equipment or journals or anything like that?
He doesn't seem to have much on him at all. In fact, some of his articles of clothing seem to be missing as well.
Hmm.
Does it look younger or older decay-wise than the skeletons I found earlier?
Probably younger, so it's got his flesh. We're able to recognize it as a hobgoblin.
Okay. I missed that. Gotcha.
Or like all fucking dried out and shit from the sand and just decaying.
Hmm.
Little beetles crawling on him and shit.
Exactly.
Khan will go ahead and be the first to brave the entrance, and I'll walk on in there.
Okay. And you see the highest tier of the pyramid holds a musty 40-foot square chamber. Dust and sand coats its floor, and 3 bronze cylinders, each inset with a small door, span floor to ceiling in the middle of the room. And there you go.
Oh. It's not ominous at all.
So all of you are walking inside, or just Con?
All of us.
Oh yeah.
All of
Following
you.
along.
Okay.
Following, yeah.
Okay. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Bring up the turn order before we do it.
Oh
So
yeah,
it should
true.
auto
true,
add
true, true.
us.
Hey, there
Sorry.
we go. 20 this time.
Turn order. Where are you?
You gotta delete everybody.
There we go.
How do I delete?
If you hover over the token on the turn order, there's a trash can.
Okay. I'm gonna have to manually add you guys. Sorry.
I think we can do our own.
Oh,
Huh?
can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
And let's get rid of these.
How do we do our own? So I can just make it easy.
Wait. Oh, but our tokens left.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-add them.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. That got rid of the fucking initiative.
that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
We have our
Newbie
initiatives in the
problems.
chat.
Okay, sick. All right, I'll add. You guys are gonna have to re-add your tokens so you can move them. Technical difficulties will be better next week. So I need everybody to add their token to the...
We add our initiative to the turn order.
If you click where like the number is, you should be able to type, I think.
There we go.
Just missing Cons.
I'm trying to
token.
figure it out. Hold on.
Under journal, just click your name and drag it onto the map.
I have it on the map. It's on the left side there.
Oh, is it?
Everybody else has their on the left side too.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to get into initiative though.
We're missing Alba.
No, I got a 17.
Oh, cool. I
I
didn't see your. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah. I have a top-down token instead of a portrait.
Gotcha.
All right.
I think you need to send that to.
The map layer.
Yeah, my token keeps
Okay.
getting hidden behind it.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's
fuck,
back!
He's back.
There we go. Con,
You
which
assholes
one?
put me to
Can
sleep.
you move both of these or no?
I can move this one and this one.
Okay. I'm gonna remove one of them. And then we'll move you here. And you here. And you here. And let's figure out how to add Con.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to add myself to initiative.
Dan, do you know how to do that?
Yeah,
Sorry,
right
do
right
what?
click and add turn.
Yeah, right on
your,
the token.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You already told me that. Add turn. Okay. And then
Okay.
you're...
And I got a 20.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. And you guys aren't in combat right now. This is just basically for
Your own sanity.
yes, exactly. So as the door slams shut behind you, a soft hiss of escaping gas fills the air. Barely perceptible but steadily growing louder.
Oh
The room's stillness is broken by a faint dizziness that begins to creep into your limbs. The air feels heavy, thick with the invisible force pressing down upon your lungs. What do you do? So we'll start at the top here. Con, what is your first course of action?
I mean, gas is filling the room currently, correct?
Correct.
We have 3 pillars in front of us. Is there a door out of here?
The door out has been sealed shut.
So all we have is a room with 3 pillars.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to do a perception check to see if there's anything else I might be able to perceive to give us clues.
Okay. Let's see.
23.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. So as you're looking around the room, you just kind of sense the sense of gas, and you don't really see a way that it can be dealt with.
Epic. Okay. Can I mess with the pillars? Maybe like poke at them, pull on them, see if there's any buttons on it.
Sure.
What would that be for you?
We'll just say you did it. You pressing on what seemingly are buttons, and unfortunately, they're not really doing much.
Okay. Well, we know it has something to do with the pillars at least, so that's my turn. I can't really do anything else.
Okay. And you're ending your turn, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna take 5 poison damage
Epic.
from the gas.
Oof. That's a lot of poison.
It is a lot of poison. And next up, we have our good friend.
Okay. So, can you say again what? So there's these pillars. There
Yep.
are these plinths in the sand. Are those actually there?
No, sorry, they're not.
No. Okay. Right. Is there? Let me see. I don't think I have anything magical that would help here, but I could. Is there any like writing on the walls or any interactable anything?
Doesn't go ahead and roll, I guess, investigation, insight.
They're very close to the same. Let's call it insight. Let's see.
Insight's
15.
usually for people.
Yeah, insight is like
Oh, is it?
for body
Okay.
language.
Sorry. So no.
But
we'll
so
just-
if that were investigation, it would be a 16 instead.
Okay. Nope. So we'll just say there's nothing really seemingly outwardly interactable. You
Okay,
do
so-
notice doors in the pillars, but yeah.
Okay, I will go up to one of those doors in the pillar and try to find like a handle on it.
Okay. As you search, you don't really find any handles. The door seems to be locked. And yeah.
I mean, I have 9 hit points, so if I go 2 rounds, I'm down. Could I cast Thunderclap and try to knock this thing open?
Sure.
Okay. So the structure needs to make a con save DC 13.
Let's see.
I don't know.
We'll just do it on the giant scarab. I
Sure.
guess. A con DC of what? Sorry.
13.
Is that an ability or save?
Save.
Okay. Oh, I can't see it. My thing's in the way. Okay. We'll say the ground kind of trembles and the walls kind of start to crack just ever so slightly.
Okay. That would be 5 thunder damage
Okay.
to the whatever is hit.
Okay. Yep, the area you hit, it seems to have cracked just ever so slightly.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. And you take also 5 damage of
Yep.
poison. And I'm having trouble with the tieflings. Is that Lonnie or Iskander next?
It's Lonnie.
Lonnie is the darker one. Iskander one is the more pink one.
Okay, Lonnie, what do you do?
So, question.
Mhm.
The poison that's coming in, would I get a chance to kind of like smell it and maybe detect if it's more like knockout gas or if it's like it'll kill us?
I don't know if do you have that sort of insight? Like, do you have
Like, I guess Lonnie's done a lot of drugs that have knocked him out. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe just like kind of that feeling of like, because you said it kind of like it starts to fill the room and like our vision gets like a smidge blurry. Like, is this effect that's happening, I guess, comparable to like, what he's done in the past? We're like, oh, this is just going to be a good time versus no, this is going to kill us.
Yeah, we'll say that it's probably not gonna kill you.
Okay. Probably. Okay. The door that slammed down that we walked in, could I attempt to use thaumaturgy as long as it's unlocked to cause an unlocked door to fly open?
As you do that, the door is locked, so you will
Shit.
have little success with that.
Sorry, boys. If that's the case, Lonnie's gonna take a huge inhale and inhale more gas than he probably should.
All right.
And
How
You're
much health do
stuffing
you
the
have?
trap.
yeah, I think so. I think. Well, yeah. I mean, with the knowledge of probably not gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna sit cross-legged on the ground and just inhale a little bit after the door opening failed.
Okay. And let me just check on Lonnie's health here. I just want to check one thing. Oh boy. All right.
Guys, it's a hot box. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Just enjoy
And,
the ride.
We'll just say that you take 8 points of
Okay.
poison damage.
I'm still up. Then that'll be my turn.
All right. Palidan.
I'm gonna try to attack the same spot that Albacan was attacking.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my shield and kind of wind up and two-hand my longsword.
All right.
Nice.
Definitely hits. And again, you start to see the wall where Alba had hit, and you now kind of just crumbling. Nothing too serious. Maybe just a little bit affected by what has happened.
As my bonus action, I'm gonna Thunderous Smite it.
Okay.
Bruh.
Nope, doesn't really do much at all.
That's my turn.
All right, and you are taking 5 points of poison damage.
Oof.
How's everybody looking?
Rough.
Rough.
Coughing up a
All
lung
right.
over here.
I haven't taken any damage yet, so I'm good.
All right,
Because you haven't had a turn yet.
your turn.
Going last was a tactical decision. Can I tell where the gas is coming from? Is it coming from a specific location or from everywhere?
It's kind of coming from everywhere. You don't really see a specific location. Like, you see a specific location it's coming from, but you can't really. There's so many little holes that you can't really pinpoint exactly where all of them are.
I'm going to, well, one, try not to breathe too much, but I'm going to try and find one of the spots where it's coming from and cast a firebolt at it to try and ignite the gas.
Okay.
No, the gas is all over the room.
You can try to do that. Go ahead and try. Okay. And go ahead and roll. Alright, we'll say you cast a firebolt and it just kind of ricochets from one point of the chamber to another and does it a couple times and then just kind of ceases.
And you said there's nothing on these pillars other than a door each?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's imagery, there's hieroglyphics and decoration, but nothing you can visibly or anything you can interact with other than the door.
Well, I think that's my turn.
Okay. And you take 5 points of damage. Khan.
Okay, so Khan is not really sure what's going to be happening if this poison either kills us or knocks us unconscious. Either way, I don't think it's good. I'm going to try to buy myself some time by holding my breath. Rules is written. If you hold your breath, you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier plus 1. So that'll be 4 minutes for me to try to figure this puzzle out.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my breath, and I'd like to try to make an investigation check or something, anything, to see if I can make any connections between the buttons. Perhaps there's a pattern to try to figure out a pattern. Maybe there's like similarities between certain buttons. Maybe there's like, you know, so some Skyrim bullshit, like I see a whale on the walls, maybe I gotta press whale buttons. I don't know.
Okay. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay. I will go to each pillar and I'll start pressing more buttons.
Okay. And the same thing.
Do I figure anything out? Nothing? I figure nothing out?
Nothing.
Okay. Is there any way to solve the puzzle?
You don't know that.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. And although you are holding your breath, the gas seeps through your pores, and you take 10 damage.
10 damage.
Alrighty.
Alright, that's my turn. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. There doesn't seem to be a solution. Maybe we are just supposed to go unconscious. Maybe it's a hallucination experience.
Ride the wave, guys. Ride the wave.
Is there anything in the ceiling?
Nope. You just see like maybe some not holes, but like holes where the gas is coming from.
Right.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know what we can do here. Especially as somebody with no strength to get through the door. So I will see. What's like the the scarab said the unworthy cannot pass. How do we prove that we're worthy? Um, I guess I'll try to calm down and just sit and see if not being afraid of the trap works.
Okay. And as you sit, you notice that you feel more courageous, and you take 5 points of poison damage.
I'm down. My character sheet is frozen momentarily,
That's okay.
but I'm at 0 hit points.
Okay. Lonnie Sachs. Where's...
Lonnie has had his eyes closed this whole time. Well, in the past like 6 seconds, and he like kind of opened one eye when he saw Alba go down, and you see like a smile kind of creep on his face, and just he just inhales again, just as much as he can.
Alright, we'll say that because the gas is kind of pushing on your lungs, and it's not as not as big of an exhale or inhale, excuse me, as it was before. You actually, we'll say that you take 9 points of damage. How about that?
Woo.
Instead
Ooh.
of 10.
All right, I'm down. I almost straight up died, but I'm down.
Alright. And Palidan, it's your
Guess I'm
turn.
Still gonna try to hit stuff.
Okay.
Hit it for 10. And then I'm gonna what can I do? Can I try to stabilize Lonnie?
You can try, sure. Medicine check, I guess?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Not stabilized whatsoever.
Okay. Guess that's it.
Alright, and let's see, you take we'll say 8 points of poison damage, just because you were exerting yourself a little bit and breathing a little heavier, trying to make a hole in the wall.
Alright, well, I'm down.
Alright, who we got left?
Does
You guys
it look
wanted
like
to die,
they're
right?
making any actual progress in breaking the wall, or just surface damage?
Nope, just seems like surface damage. The walls are really thick in this place.
I'm going to go up and try knocking on all 3 of the doors.
Okay, and as you do that, you hear an echo of what seems to be your own knocking knock back at you a few times.
On each door, or just one of them?
Well, however many doors you knock on.
Okay. Well, I can't see anything else to do, so I am just going to sit down.
Alright, And we'll say you take 8 points of poison damage.
I am down as well.
Alright, Con, can you save us all? Let's see. On this episode.
I do not know because I cannot figure this puzzle out. I don't have a lot of information, and the gas is magic acid gas, and it will kill me. So I sit down and give up and breathe.
Alright. One by one, your knees buckle under the weight of the unseen exhaustion. The world around you spins, the bronze cylinders blurring into the indistinct shapes as the dust-covered floor rises to meet you. All of your limbs feel impossibly heavy, the lead dragging you down into an inevitable stillness. For some, there is a fleeting moment of panic as darkness encroaches, a desperate thought to act, to resist, but the gas is relentless, seeping into every pore and numbing your senses until you can no longer fight back. The faint hiss continues, a sinister lullaby as the consciousness slips away. And the last things you feel are the cold stone beneath your cheek and the distant awareness of your own breathing, slow and shallow. Then there is silence, an unnerving stillness in the room, except for the lingering presence of the gas. The trap has done its work, and the lightless chamber claims you. And we'll conclude today's session there.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
God damn.
Also, Con, we'll just say that that gas knocks you right on your ass. So whatever health you had is now
I had
gone.
2 HP left.
All right, we'll say it did 2 HP then. Alrighty.
Curious where we wake up, or if we do.
Yeah.
Wake up being spit roasted by goblins.
Right.
It's, well, we